Hey guys, Land here actually. Today I'm gonna be doing something interesting. I'm gonna be giving my thoughts on a recent trailer that released of the Until Dawn trailer. Uh, this is actually gonna be something that is very special to me because me and my sisters loved this game and played it one time, and we had a fun time just messing around with it and just choosing what to do and stuff. We play it. It's a special memory that I'll always hold in my heart, close to my heart. Even if it's for an M-rated video game, when at the time I was probably too young to even know what was going on in this game. But the movie is coming out soon, and honestly, I'm really excited for it. By the way, this is unscripted. I'm just giving my general thoughts on the trailer and stuff. Even though this will be a few days after it because of, a certain copyright strike that I have to wait 7 days after the release. But I'm just gonna give my general thoughts on it. I like the idea behind this movie. Like, it not actually being 100% accurate to the source material. Like, that's a criticism a lot of people have, but I don't know, honestly. I like that this goes for a more anthology kind of thing. Like, it's kind of like what happens after that. Like, it's kind of like anthology. Like, what if this happened to another group of people? Like, this seems like an event that could happen to them. And the one big plus I will give this concept is the time loop. For once, the time loop actually kind of makes sense. Because in the game, you have many choices whether the characters die or live. And it's all up to your choices. And you want to see these guys, basically you want to see these guys live until the end of the game. So, a time loop where you have to make sure everyone lives, makes sense. Like, that explains it. Even though the time loop thing wasn't in the game, it technically makes sense when you yourself wants to see everyone live, so you restart the game and make all the right choices. Like, this is a game, Until Dawn was a game that actually doesn't require, but actually you want to play multiple playthroughs because there's so many paths. And I kind of like that about it. So that actually is a neat switch, like a neat workaround to that. And honestly, the fact that people are saying it's not 100% accurate, I already said, like, the anthology thing. But I would say, why does something have to be 100% accurate to be considered good? There's stuff that is accurate to the source material that isn't good. Like some of the early video game movies. And then there's some stuff that is as good but isn't accurate. And I feel like there's a mentality that many people have that it has to be accurate to be good. No, it has to be good to be good. Like, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. It can play with the rules a little bit. Like, that's the same thing with the Minecraft movie. They're always saying, oh, it's gonna be bad. It's because of the visual style sometimes. No, I like the visual style. I like the visual style, but I can see where some people are coming from with this. But I'm more focused on the story, the writing, the characters. And I'm going to see Minecraft movie in April to watch it for myself because I'm interested. That's why I always say a movie doesn't have to be that's based off something doesn't have to always be accurate. It just has to be a good movie. Yes, being accurate is a plus, but at the end of the day, don't you just want to see something that has merit to it, has good qualities? And I just really hate when that's like the only defense, like offense to something. Like you can't. It has to be accurate to be good. No, it has to be good to be good. And I honestly want to go see this because it will honestly be my first slasher horror film. And that will be mighty interesting. Like, I watched my very first horror film in theaters. I think it was either Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, because that's kind of has a lot of horror elements. Although I don't know if I would count that as a horror film. I would count that more as horror fantasy. Like a fantasy film with horror elements in it, but not a complete horror film. But the only movie I would actually probably consider counting as a horror film I wouldn't see in theaters is the FNAF movie. So that counts actually. But honestly, this is not gonna be my first horror slasher film in theaters. Probably, if this film is an R rating, probably my first R-rated horror film. R-rated film and horror film in theaters. Originally, it was gonna be Deadpool Wolverine, but some stuff happened that we couldn't go. It's very personal. I don't want to get into it. But the fact that this is gonna be a first for me is what makes me very excited for it. I'm very excited for this alongside the Minecraft movie. Like, I'm going to see two video game movies in April. That is freaking awesome. And I just really am excited for this. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like I also like the hourglass. How the hourglass from the front cover. I liked how they use that as a central plot element. Like the hourglass tips over, so it resets. So you have to do it until dawn. Get it?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
They get it. But honestly, I'm kind of excited for this. This is something I've always wanted. Well, I only heard about recently that this was being made into a movie, but honestly, the fact that we're getting a movie of it at all is something that's making me very excited for this. So, I'm gonna leave this off here today. Let me know if you guys want to hear me do any other topics of discussions, like me just rambling on for a few minutes to the random stuff that I'm just very passionate about. Like, just leave a topic and I'll probably talk about a movie or something. Probably like a review or something. But I plan to do reviews and just script them more, and later on I hope you guys like this kind of style. It's very unscripted. I just have to think a lot of the time. So I'm gonna see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notification, and let me know if you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff. The tune is over and out. Chaos Control!